Anything
Blow
else?
clap on the wall.
Mm. Anything else, cleric?
Can I, like, oh god. I'm just going to approach him, and once I'm within range, cast Spirit Guardians on myself.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Which is a wisdom save.
Wisdom
Not
save for
against
every
him,
single creature.
just only targeting all his. I'm not targeting you. I'm targeting all your animated objects.
So you're also up in the air. Uh-oh.
Wisdom is 3, so yeah.
Yeah.
-3.
Okay. Roll
-4.
Yeah, -4. You are right.
10
So minus.
D 10
Are they? I thought they were with
D20
you.
minus 4.
So
What's the DC?
I don't think a single one passed.
Nope. No, wait.
Where's the 13?
17.
17 minus 4.
Yeah. Isn't that? No,
So-
that's not with a -4.
13.
So
So the highest was
Guardians would
13.
be,
2d8 or is it 3d8?
3d8.
3d8. Roll 3d8 damage, as these all have 20 health.
yep.
Oh, they live.
Yeah.
No.
I didn't even use an attack last turn, so this is just my bonus action.
You Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, but I never rolled for it because I didn't need to.
It's your turn anyway now, though.
Yeah, so, that's gonna roll plus 10.
And like I said, they only get a +8.
Attack rolls.
Yeah, but my spellcasting modifier gives a
Doesn't
+2
affect
to
it.
it. Okay. And I'll
Because it says their attack, it's the creature's attack, not your spell, and they don't use your spell attack.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So
I think they still did pretty well.
yeah, so 16 is the lowest.
C is 20.
21, so let me see. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them hit.
Roll for attackies.
It's 3d4 plus 12.
Somehow, we're just wasting. Why am I doing this?
Because
Why am I
you.
proving myself to you?
You're the one
So-
who did this. Ask
Yeah.
yourself.
7.
Yeah.
It's 19 damage.
Okay,
No,
19.
It's
Yes.
3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 12.
Yep. And then my main action. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? I don't want to kill you because you accidentally, fall to the ground. That would be a bit awkward.
It's one of those clerics types.
Oh yeah,
Big stiff hip.
Wait,
Eldritch Blast.
question. I do have another question though, because like this is a technicality. I didn't know when you said that you were sort of like had your animated creatures approaching you. You were kind of in one area, or like you were on the ground. You were not. You weren't flying.
Yeah, I thought you were on the ground, which is the misunderstanding. You were flying, then they wouldn't have flown down to me.
So were we flying or were we not?
I wasn't.
Okay, so then we are on the ground, right?
Yep. But since you summoned it 90 feet in there and you said that you were up there, I misunderstood it as that.
No. So the celestial is 90 feet in there because that's max.
Yeah.
But
What did that
I
try
was
and
like approaching your summons because I had thought your summons were on the ground with you after you had killed my
Yeah, but since we're not having an actual fight to the death, let's say we did that.
Just
Okay.
to keep it simple.
Mm.
And Beric, you have to roll a concentration save 5 times, don't you? Because Spirit Guardians.
Oh yeah. I'll put the
Well, okay.
familiars right next to Eric.
Well, why are there only 2 blasts?
Hmm?
Because
Oh, because
we aren't a
there's 2
level
object blasts, 3 tiny creatures.
Oh yeah, the
by
third
action.
one is on level 11.
Yeah.
You're getting ahead of yourself there.
I don't think those.
I have advantage on these.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah,
think
now,
the Eldritch
Mark,
Blast
but-
hit.
Oh no, they didn't, did they?
No, so you only need to make 3.
Yeah, so you made the 3. You're still keeping it going. So at this point, all of the knives have to make a will save.
Yep.
Do your knives sort of fly away?
Nope. They all.
Last turn.
Nope. They all just surrounded you.
The lowest is 14. The highest is 14, I mean.
Yeah, they all fail.
So 3d8 damage.
Flex my thing.
Five.
They're still alive.
Wow.
How much health has he?
Damn.
He's
They have
yeah, he's done
20.
18.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh god, because of Beric, he just doesn't hurt things.
Um.
Oh god. I guess the knife attack.
Yeah. That was the save, so I think it's Beric's turn.
Yeah, it's still Beric's turn, he can still act.
I really have nothing.
Yeah, and you're surrounded from
you-
10 sides, so can't move through
you
enemy.
cast Guardian of Faith. So that anything attacking me gets zapped for 20 radiant.
Is that a concentration?
Yeah.
No.
No.
And
Apparently not.
no, it just creates a creature that will attack anything. Alright. Alright. Where do you place it?
Just like next to me.
Okay. So it will make 1 attack against.
One knife.
Yeah.
It says that any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dex save. So it's like, anytime it's their turn, but it can
Right.
only do it until it has dealt 60 damage total.
Yep. So that's your action, and no bonus action or movement.
I don't think he wants to move.
It's there.
For some reason.
I don't know. Yeah.
Alright.
Glass.
In that case, they're gonna make attacks with a +8.
One has to make a dex save.
Yeah, I'm just gonna confirm because they move or start. That's a very important detail.
Moves to a space.
Yeah, moves to a space. They
Yeah,
aren't
They
moving.
don't. No, they're not. But still,
That's why I was wondering, you placed it so that the daggers are already inside of the bubble.
yeah.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Like,
Yep.
His AC's 21, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so 2 hits.
"13."
9? 13? Yes. Brain melted for a moment then. Oh no, he failed.
Okay.
Yep. No more
I
spirit
like how I could
guardians.
still have.
Hmm. Yeah, that's my bonus action. What should I do with my action? I don't want to be mean. Hypnotic pattern. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Throw on the cleric.
I was trying to be nice.
I never know. 13.
Oh no, he is paralyzed.
And
Oh,
incapacitated.
incapacitated. That's the word.
I walk over without doing any harm away from the spirit, his, guardian of faith, just
Mhm.
pulling him aside, putting him on the ground, sitting on top of him and waiting for the spell to wear off.
Okay.
You wake up on the ground with her
I mean,
sitting
if
on
you
top
walk
of you.
over to me and you're hostile, then wouldn't you get zapped by my
Do
as
a
you
concent-
approach?
Yeah.
If it's
You're
within
right. You
Dex save.
didn't
10 feet. Oh.
concentrate on it.
Because it's not a concentration spell. That
Yeah.
guardian is still there, so
Hmm.
and you had to have to move into 10 feet to get to Beric. So if you want to sit on him, you're gonna have to try get the attack. So you have to
Yeah.
do a Dex save.
I'm
Which
glad
I-
we're really getting into the technicalities with this PvP
Yeah.
show match. This is what D&D is all about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Team building. Everyone dies.
Yeah. I keep
That's
concentration.
why it's called
20
TPK.
radiant.
That's what.
Yep. Pull you aside,
Yay.
put you on the ground, and then disable the spell after 30 seconds just to show that you lost.
Fine.
That was fun. Pat you on the head.
Not patting me on the head.
Oh, I guess I should get off you. I'm not that heavy though. Offers you a hand to help you up.
Eric slaps it out of the way. I'm
Gee.
evil now.
Like he wasn't earlier. But you do notice that she is very, very, very liked.
Light?
Hmm? She barely weighs anything.
She's there. She's corporeal. She's not like.
Yeah, she's corporeal, but she stands up and offers you a hand to help you up.
She's on a really good diet.
Yeah, I guess she's around 40 pounds or 18 kilograms.
What the fuck? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
we had the
very,
same idea. Nice, nice.
yeah, she's very liked.
Okay.
So
Which
should we?
means that you can be thrown easier.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Possibly.
Well, should we head
Well,
inside?
You two proved yourself capable. It was very enjoyable to watch.
Thank you. It was very fun to watch the two of you. It was quite the performance.
Yeah, did you see his hammer? Like, there's still like marking. The ground is still shaking from where he hit. I think there's some magic effect in it as well.
I believe you're right. Takes a wide berth around the area where he hit it. I don't want to step on that. Might explode.
I'm just glad it's not my house that's trashed for once. And walks in.
Yeah. Walks away from the other person's house to ours.
When you go inside, you can hear Gad just screaming, just like, I could have been with my fucking brothers. I'm dealing with this shit. Fuck! And just like throwing things around, breaking things.
Do you need a hug?
He's like upstairs somewhere.
Yeah, shouts that out. Do you need a hug?
Fuck off!
That's not very nice.
Well, what a great character introduction and battle royale.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, Barry, you said you took us here to why exactly? More than just show that we actually could fight. I'm not sure about you, but I have things to do during my time.
Hmm.
Was there something
Eric
special?
remains silent. Gad comes back downstairs.
Yeah, let's see you say you heard that question.
He's still looking very angry.
So let's meet up once every few days until the king calls for us, and maybe meet up with other members that faileth woman.
Sure. I'm sure you'll meet them all soon.
Wait, am I just on retainer and like no timetable? Like I need to make coin. I can't just sit around all day.
Well, feel free to fuck off then.
I mean, if you're gonna be like this, I probably will.
Good! Great! Fantastic! Plenty of
Yeah.
other people around here that aren't fucking annoying who can help us out.
She goes up and gives Gad a hug.
Yeah,
What
plenty
the
that
fuck?
will work with you. Goodbye. And he walks out.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad we got rid of the little one. He was really shitting my dick, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I do not. And are you really sure that you want to turn away any allies right now?
Yes, very, very sure.
Looks at Barrick.
We know where to find him.
All right.
He seems to need the money.
I am going to go to King's workshop. I'll be staying there if you need me.
What? Oh, okay. You're just inviting yourself to stay in our house? Okay.
I'm staying
That's
at
fine.
King's workshop, which happens to be in the basement of your house. Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of all our house, but yeah, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Thank you. This is all of our houses. Thank you for inviting me in.
I didn't. Okay. All right. Don't go in 11's room, okay?
I don't know which one that is. Put a note on it.
Okay, I'll do that. And he goes and pins a little note on Levin's door to his office.
There's his bedroom as well.
Yeah, his suite, I guess. Levin's room. Stay out.
Yep, seems legit.
Okay.
That's number 12 on the map.
Of course it is.
Sweet.
Is there anything else you want to do? Because the rest of the downtime you can send me messages if you want.
A couple of things. I think first off, Gad would like to send a note to Rachel, saying, dear Rachel, brilliant news. I've decided to stay in the city, and so can resume some of the duties of Levin's estate. Feel free to hit me up. And if you see a tiny little gnome hanging about the mansion, feel free to hit him. Love, Gad.
Okay.
No one is really like made fun of Gad that much. No one has really like openly pranked him. So this is kind of a new experience for Gad.
Oh. Okay.
And then he'd like to resummon Dante for the first time in like 2 weeks.
Oh.
There's now a horse in the mansion.
Yeah. Iblahai hears the clumping of foot of the hooves and just runs up him. What? You're beautiful.
What?
you're absolutely gorgeous. Why is there a horse in the mansion? And you're very beautiful, by the way. What's this horse?
Gad's eyes are like going wide. Like, you think he's beautiful?
Yes.
You think he's gorgeous and wonderful and great?
Yes.
Gad is fucking speechless.
Yeah, she just plops down on the ground and starts ritually casting Phantom Steed. And she brings out a spectral horse, slightly see-through, that appears also in the mansion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh my! What? But you like horses too?
Yes. I like all the animals. Like this one too. And she brings out a spectral bird, as well as an actual raven.
That is just like hearts floating in the air, just like staring at her, just like, and then, like looking at her horse, and she's like looking at it, just like, wow, you're amazing.
Thank you. Well, not as amazing as you and this Dante. Just, you're gorgeous.
Isn't he just? And your horse, what's their name?
Phantom. Or Steed.
Phantom. Wow. Yeah, that was just a joke I wanted to make.
I'm just imagining Dante and Gad dancing off into the sunset.
I think you'll
Aw.
find Gad and Phantom dancing off to the sunset.
Yeah, for at least an hour.
High and Dante are dancing.
Yeah. Two horses
hell.
and two people dancing in the central hall of a mansion.
I think Gad is kind of stunned. He's like, I've never known anyone who properly appreciates Dante like I do. He's great.
Yes. I can tell he can totally trample things and run really fast.
Yes, he can.
If only
so
he could.
well.
Yes, if only he could become a paladin like you to smite thieves with his hooves.
No, he basically already is. He's my good paladin friend. He hugs his neck. He is a chosen of Torm just like me, and we've slain many fiends together.
Tell me all about it.
Gad starts eagerly talking about like every fiend that he's killed in like excruciating detail. And then I ripped its skull out and whipped another one with its spine. And oh, it was beautiful.
And she writes it down and pays absolute attention with no mocking, no nothing. She's just writing it down and engaging in the story, and she's just happy and fun and bright to be around. She just engages with Gad on this, like, yeah, and tell me that you ripped its head off. Like, it was, oh, that sounds so awesome.
Oh, it was so awesome. And Gad starts talking more about like all the lead up to the battle with the Rakshasa, and then he starts to get a bit sad. He's like, yes, and then fighting the Rakshasa. Oh, we destroyed it. My good friend Levin destroyed it, but he fell. That's the last fiend we slew. But there'll be more, I don't doubt. Maybe you'll get to smite some.
Oh, I might not be able to smite them with holy magic, but I can smite them with magic.
Well, that's like 75% or 66%, so...
I know.
It sounds good to me. Wow. I can't believe King never introduced us.
It's kind of well, he kind of it's kind of like a difficult and kind of awkward.
Right. Did you like
Special friend.
did he like insult your horse or something and you got
If
upset?
if he did that, I would have kicked him in the balls repeatedly.
Well, for sure. Me too. Yes.
And no, he didn't. It's just I kind of died. My body was mostly destroyed except for my head, which was kind of transported by him and his parents all the way up to Drawvine. And then they kind of resurrected me by making this new body for me. Kind of awkward after
Holy
that.
shit. That's crazy. Okay.
But I'm not an undead, even though I don't breathe or eat or drink. But I'm not an
Right.
undead.
Well, that just like my friend Faith, she like looks and sounds and smells like a fiend, but she's not one. So maybe it's like that.
Yes. It's exactly like that.
Cool. Nice, fantastic, great. Well, you'll fit right in then. We've got loads of not fiends and not undeads in our group.
That's amazing. Because if they were, you would smite them.
Exactly. Yeah, straight away without hesitation. So yeah, that's great.
Yeah. You never expected this character to be here to make everyone a little bit happier, did you?
Not Gad, for sure. But yeah. Fucking hell. Wow. Well, I know that you'll fit in great, but I'm not sure about this other fellow. He's really
He left.
fucking
We don't know
annoying.
if he's gonna come back or not.
Yeah, I'm so glad that he left, and I'm not sure whether he's gonna come back or not.
Spoiler alert, during my downtime, I'm gonna be like casting sending on Wilbur, just like work benefits, hazard pay.
New phone? Who this?
Like a particularly aggressive employer.
Just keep calling him all hours of the day. Just, hey, Wilbur, we really want you to work and we have already paid. We need you to come in.
You haven't
Stop
paid
calling
shit.
me.
The king is paying me.
I
See you
Bly.
in 2 weeks. Stop bothering me.
Bly paid you. But she didn't ask you to come back, so.
Yeah.
He does. He is intending on coming back, so that's fine.
So, is this really it for downtime? / sexy time?
Yeah, I think the last thing I would do right now, rather than wait for like in chat, is like the next day I would cast Legend Lore.
Okay.
And I will name the
Beric, does that require any material components?
Yeah, which I did purchase.
Ibly actually comes up to you and talks to you that day, and you have a conversation, and you mention that you're going to cast a Legend Lore spell. What do you need exactly to cast it?
It's 250 gold worth of incense and 4 ivory strips worth.
Oh. Well, those incense, I can take care of it. She reaches out her hand and it turns spectral right in front of your eyes, as she seems to reach into something and grab something. Then she pulls her hand out and places 380 gold worth of incense in your hands. You can use that.
Wow. So yeah, I'm gonna use this to cast the thing.
Yeah. So you don't need to mark off any ones that you have. She can support with material components every day.
Up, DM, what do I get? And naming this guy.
I like the fact you gave him incense, but the ivory doesn't get burned or used up. It's only the incense that gets burned up.
Yep.
So it's in particular about certain blah blah blah. How legendary is this character? Should I say? I'm trying to think, because in a way he's a legend, in another way he is completely unknown. So I've been trying to think about what to give you exactly. So it's more. This would probably be more like a forgotten story or stories. So
If you want, you could just like wait until during between sessions to give it.
well, it was more. I needed to know what you were doing in your downtime, because if you went and researched him, you would get different information. So you do.
I would do it first now to like begin my research and know what to look for.
So you know he's from a fallen empire. The significance about his empire, though, is it did control this entire continent at one point. It also had, let's say, he was reaching out and grasping for the southern continent as well. He actually had a foothold there, and there is a couple of abandoned small towns and cities on that island that he had set up. He himself was obviously terrified of death. So he basically had a large court of wizards that were dedicated just to find ways to stave off death. Which, as far as you can tell, they managed to find, but it was through undeath. So he did die, but he came back. He came right back. He was fine.
Cool. And he was okay. Cool.
Yeah. That's the overall very brief background of Undead, yay, of how he became that. But you will also get a little bit more, which it's more along the lines of a cryptic message of the head. The axe cut the head does float, the eyes of gems, the resistance, the immortality. He keeps it all to himself.
Can I get that in writing?
And he floats, he resists, and it keeps it all to himself. Oh, he also had the eyes of gems.
They
That
lie.
was,
Oh, go ahead.
that was just after he floats. It was the eyes of gems. He resists and lives. He keeps it all to himself.
Oh,
Cool. Well,
So,
bit. That's it for me.
Okay.
Iblahi would let Gad and Peric know that if they ever need material components which are consumed, she can handle that. Just come to her.
ooh. I just learned a spell to potentially bring friends back from the dead, but I
Yeah.
think it consumes stuff. Do you happen to have any diamonds on you?
Yes, but I can also make diamonds. How much do you
Oh,
need?
I do.
300 big ones.
Yes?
300 diamonds. Holy shit.
Oh, well, 300 diamonds
Oh,
is
wow, diamond.
Yeah, I can make 300 small diamonds for you.
Sure. I mean, that would probably work.
She puts
How much
300.
would a diamond be worth? 1 gold?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Here you go. She puts 300 gold worth of diamonds in your hands. Well,
Oh,
380.
thank you.
Oh, but those only last for 4 hours.
Oh.
But I can make them several times a day. So in the time of need,
Okay.
I can always bring you some. But you should probably buy some diamonds too.
Oh. Okay. I should try and do that. I am quite. One thing you should know about me, I'm quite the cunning vendor, one might say.
Would
I
you
know my
like
way around a trade.
Would you like me to help? Just to help you out and support you.
Well, would you like my help? Is the better question. I am a master of trade.
Of course. How about
Yes,
we go and
yes.
buy 300 gold worth of diamonds?
Okay, I also need a new sword. I lost mine.
Oh, that I'm sorry, I can't do much about except maybe give you this here axe of life stealing.
What the fuck? What is this?
There's this here axe of life stealing. Whenever you critically hit someone, you drain some life from them and heal yourself.
Hmm. How big an axe is it?
DM.
Axe.
Hand axe.
Hmm. I usually have big weapons because I'm a big guy, you know. But I mean, I'll hold on to it if you want.
Alright, here you go. She hands you the
Okay,
axe
okay.
of life stealing. Or maybe you should write it as hand axe of life stealing.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Iblahai will totally try to barter down the cost worth of diamonds. But still
Okay.
try to buy 300 gold worth for Gad.
Okay then. So this is going to be interesting then. So you are searching the city for 300 gold's worth of diamond. Please roll me an investigation, you two.
Alright.
Fuck yes.
Well,
Is an issue right now.
I'll use bardic inspiration and knowledge from the past. And I
I think
believe.
they're this way.
And she grabs onto Gad's shoulders and will try to, well, point him in the right direction. I'm just gonna make sure I get the right number on my bardic inspiration dice, which is at this level D8. All right. So investigation plus
23.
1d
Jeez.
plus 1d6 plus 1d8.
Jeez. It's a fat
You
roll.
managed to find a jeweler's that is well decorated and seems to be full of shiny jewelry. It has a portly man inside who he's got rings in all of his fingers. He does wear quite nice clothing, but you can see he's a bit sweaty. He's like,
Gre-
yes.
Greetings. I'm here to buy diamonds for a very important job to keep the city alive. Please sell them to a reasonable price for a good cause.
Well, the issue is there's not many diamonds in the city. Someone has recently been going around buying them to, I believe, cast greater restoration.
Oh shit.
Construction been going crazy.
What?
Hmm.
Well, do you happen to have at least 300 gold worth of smaller diamonds?
For the purpose of casting spells, I think I do, but I can't just sell them for 300 gold, of course. You understand this?
This is where she would start persuading him to sell for 300 or less.
He's like, I can do it for 600 because I can't actually guarantee the next time I will get any in.
How about
One moment then. Secret GM rules
Jeez.
activate. So he's like, I can do it for 400, I guess. You can see this is like physically paining him to say this.
All right. Gad?
Okay. Also, do you know where I could get a sword? I need one.
We can look somewhere else for that. This is a jeweler.
Oh, okay. All right.
And you
What if
go
I
look for a
wanted a
sword?
jeweled sword?
Then you buy a sword
Can you see
first.
something?
Then you buy a sword first and take it to a jeweler to have it jeweled.
Ah, truly you are wise. Okay, let's go look for that.
But a roll investigation then.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
Round 2. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, boy.
This way,
You
Gad.
manage to find you find a blacksmith, yes. It's
Hello,
a
hello, hello.
dwarf who's hammering. He's like, yes, what is it? You just shake as it hammering away.
Greetings, friend. I'm looking for a sword to replace my old one. It could fly about and was super cool.
A
I
flying
called
sword.
it Backstabber. Yes. A dancing sword.
I think I know a guy that has one. I can try ask. It'll be a while. It's not something we have like just lying around.
How long is a while?
Give me a couple of days.
Okay.
Inside check that he actually has this.
Go for it. Yeah, he's being honest. He honestly doesn't have it to hand because it's not a regular item, but he does seem to know someone that has one.
Wait, if you know someone, could we just go there?
If you want,
Where are
you
they?
might get worth. They're in the engineering section.
Oh.
Okay. We'll go there then.
She would ask, Iblahai would ask if, let me ask, see if I can get their name right from the bio of King. Was it Ricketus Fizzybottom?
No. He's far more into engineering nowadays. This guy is
The one that
great fat, strong arm.
the one that King has been meeting up with once a month. The one that was making Vorpal swords.
Yeah, he refuses to make things for people without very special requirements. So you got no chance with him.
Shit. Oh well. Let's head there, Gad. I'm sure we can find you a great sword.
Oh, I sure hope so. Let's go. Pew, 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 pew.
Yep, you two arrive at, well, the engineering section. It's a lot more steampunky around here on Magitech in design, as you imagine. You can actually see several hammers going by themselves, just hammering against metal and anvil where there's a dwarf turning it. There's one dwarf that has a great big white beard, but it's got several black marks on where it's been burnt. And you just see him actually hammering him. He is hammering metal himself.
Hello, friend. Do you know where I could get a dancing sword? They're super cool.
The the white beard dwarf turns around and goes, yeah, I got one.
Oh,
Why you want it?
fuck yes. What?
Why you want it?
Why are you saying why?
Why?
Why? To fucking smite fiends, my dude.
An undead trying to destroy the
Yes.
The
city.
last guy.
What?
Yeah, then the last guy. The last guy said he was going to use it to acquire gold. I
No,
thought he
no,
was a
no.
bandit.
I use gold to buy cooler shit to then for smite better fiends with. That's my jam.
Mm, okay. 2,000 gold.
Starts
Go
bartering down the
It's a
price.
deal.
He shakes
Still.
Gad's hand.
Shit.
Wait. How big a sword is this? This is a regular sword?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm a big dude. Do you have a big sword?
No, not a dancing one.
Ah, do you know anyone who does?
No. They have to be custom
Ah,
made if you want them different.
shit. Nah. Okay, I'll take this one then.
He
Not as good as my last one.
takes the 2,000 gold before the bard can talk.
Yeah.
Goes in the back and brings out a sword in a sheath and puts it on the table and says, "There you go."
Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
To your health, my good man.
And to yours. Goodbye. And
Here,
with that,
have some whiskey.
with that,
Pour some
he is
whiskey.
done. As I go to our other member, Wilbur.
Wilbur getting off his guard shift at 1 a.m., let's say, he will make his way through the correct um, like back streets and channels and undergroves to the door in the back of a warehouse that leads to some caverns.
Okay.
And you'll approach the, I believe it was 2 guards standing outside.
Hmm.
Like,
Okay.
yo,
They
let me through.
they eye you up, but then they open the door.
Um, steps inside and takes like the 10-minute walk to get to. Well, how long is it to get to like the taverns and stuff?
In the underground,
Yep.
it takes about 10-15 minute walk at least. Well, from where you are, there is some short routes, but you don't know them.
Okay. He'll walk there, whistling the entire while, his hands stuffed in his pockets. Whistling goes up to the bounty board and starts reading.
Anything in particular you're looking for?
People in the party.
There is King on the board. Um, and that is it really. Only King on the board.
How much?
He's currently worth 8,000 gold.
Ooh. Oof, oof.
Dead or
Any
alive.
any other interesting ones that catches his eye?
There is one for the head servant in the castle, not the castle, the palace. That's only about 2,000 gold. There's a couple of bandit ones, but they're outside the city. They're in the same kind of category of a couple of thousand. Most of them are quite small right now. The biggest one is King, followed by the servant and some bandits. There is some bounty for some certain items, but if you don't know where to find the items, you won't be able to get them, and they kind of tend to be things that you find out in the desert, like certain parts of animals, certain magic gems, that sort of thing.
Wilbur's interested in a quick buck. He's not interested in the search and find sort of
Yeah.
thing. Is there anyone tending to this bounty board around?
Yes, there is several of the judges, I believe I called them. Let me.
Can you describe one of them?
Basically, it's kind of it's hard to tell the gender because they are wearing thick, heavy leather robes. The underground's actually quite well cooled for some reason. It's almost like they need to keep it ventilated. But these heavy robes also have a hood that seems to cover them. They are red in design with what kind of looks like a scarf sort of thing coming down the front of it. And they're very unique in how they dress because no one else would dress in such heavy clothes in this weather. And you can see them, this one person just ferrying between 2 points, the board and the judge's main building.
Will walk up and aggressively stand in the path to demand attention.
looks down at you and like, yes.
The board. They were
What about?
bandits out in the desert. How far away are they?
Not entirely sure. The last one was seen. The closest one was seen a week ago, and he is about a 3-day journey.
Any directions, landmarks?
He was by, what did the man call it now? One moment, please. And he goes back to the main building, and he comes back with a document and hands it you. And it's basically a description of where this guy was found. He was last seen attacking a merchant caravan near a small oasis that is a few days away from the city. It's sometimes patrolled by guards, but it's one of the more neglected areas because it's so well traversed by merchants that they tend to have guards that protect them. The man is a dual-wielding, they believe, barbarian. From how he was acting and reacting to things being thrown at him, but they're not entirely sure because some weird things were happening around him while it was going on. Some weird magic.
Thank you. I shall be seeing you sometime. And then, without further ado, walks back out and gets his sleep before his next shift.
Okay. And then, Ibella, you wanted to do something?
Yeah. One small thing. Let's go finish this up. She notices in King's workshop, as well as amongst King's possessions, that there is a treasure chest that requires magic gems that's been around for a while, and she knows King has mentioned it. She will look over all of the magic gems that they have, as well as looking over her magical capabilities to see if she can open this damn chest.
Yes, the chest everyone has forgotten about.
No,
I'm loving.
I haven't forgotten. I never
I
did.
need to know what gems you still guys have.
There
You
are.
got the ones from the drug dealing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me see. We have a necromantic gem, gem from the magical forest, from the celestial bird, gem of liked fey, liked radiance. Yeah.
So it was color coded with, I believe, 6 slots, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was a blue, green, brown, red, white, and black.
Hmm.
And they all clearly have slots for gems, so you need to figure out what you're putting in each one.
Yeah. First of all, can I have that in writing? And is the chest magical from a detect magic standpoint?
Yes.
Spell magic.
Okay, roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, immediate character death.
No, he got a crit, so he
Jeez!
only takes half the damage as the chest does open, but what basically comes out isn't what you expect. It's basically latches out with a ethereal webbing that tries to grab and pull you in. The Constitution saving throws to try resist it, as it basically, instead of grabbing and pulling you in, it phases through you, cutting you, dealing you 15 damage.
I take 1
And then
point of damage.
the magic seems to re-encase the entire thing.
Could I see what was inside when it was open? Or try to grab something?
Just the ethereal web.
Hmm. He looks happy about it. This is interesting. Okay. Hmm. Can I roll an Arcana to see if I can figure out which gems I have would fit for those and which kind of gems I would need to fill out the rest?
Yeah, you can. With all of that, you figure out it is based on elements.
So, fire, water, earth. Green is growth. No, wind. life and death. Add
Very
this.
happy with my team.
Thank you. I will add that to the info for the treasure chest because I will never forget this and I will open this damn thing. All right. Yeah, I think that was it. Oh, in the bag I realized the things that were left. A longsword, unknown, that was to be identified, and a ring.
Oh, yes, the ring. The ring of mind shielding.
Ooh.
I remember that one.
So, and the longsword was similar to life
was.
stealing.
No, it was actually just a longsword.
Okay.
There was a barrel with several different weapons in it, and basically they all went out in every single direction.
Yep. All right. Let's gotta read some magic items, but yeah, that's it. Wand of
Anything else, anyone?
paralysis.
That's everything I wanted to do. What type
If
of
that-
dancing
Thing.
sword was it? Because it's just like a type of sword.
Yours was the one there is a dancing longsword, I believe. I mean, just
A long sword.
it's the one that does a D10 if it's in two hands, which it would count as being used with two hands.
Okie dokie. Cool.
Hmm. When everyone gets back, we have magic items to, organize with everyone. Oh. But yeah, she will attune to the Wand of Paralysis and the Ring of Mind Shielding.
Okay then.
Just for
There you
clarity.
go. I know it was kind of. I will, I guess, call it here before we go too far.
We have
Okay.
already gone too far.
Well, I meant more into the mission.
I know, but still.
I know it's a bit short, and I know this wasn't a very exciting or entertaining episode, but
What
It
the
was
fuck are you
fun.
talking about?
Yeah, this was
Great.
fun.
I'm always worried
Got my
about
ass
being
kicked.
Yeah, I got some revenge. Some.
like
Bruh.
I say.
On the opposite, Josh, it was one of the more entertaining sessions in a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Well,
Well-
that's probably because the last couple of sessions have been pretty downers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been
This
kind of
one.
dark and down.
And losing so many magic items and characters, then more magic items, and then some
Yeah.
more magic items. And a character that will
Yeah, the
most
magic
certainly
item
kill.
losses.
Yeah, if
That's
King.
the real tragedy.
Yeah, if King ever comes back, hell hath no fury. Like what he will do when he finds out. If
I
he
mean,
Like
finds
will
out.
really
another
come
seizure,
Yeah.
another coma.
It will be
Yeah.
so like long in the future that it'll just be like, oh, all this other stuff has happened now.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like there would be another gem somewhere.
Yeah.
Or some other thing that will distract him by the time we.
Hey, King, look, we found this friend of yours that you're apparently awkward with. They're now here.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
anyway, if we're finished, I'll probably go on ahead early because it is 2:40 a.m.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ouch.
Yeah, you play late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, bye. See you
Bye.
next week.
Adios.
Huh.
That was the
Yeah, I
introduction
thought-
of the new characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that went great.
Mm. People hate each other. It's all good.
When you said that there were three people there for us to look at, and like Alexander wasn't saying anything, I was like, okay, we're just gonna hire some random person. to be-
Random NPC
Just
joins the
some-
party.
yeah, just some guy is now with us.
You wouldn't be able to. The one guy, the changeling, is literally there to get laid. He wasn't.
Nice,
He wasn't
nice.
an adventurer. He was just there to get laid and look the part. The sea elf
Perfect.
already had a party.
Yeah, but our party's better. That's the thing.
Your party sounds crazy.
They'd be like,
Yeah.
whoa, your party's so
We have a
cool,
fanatic.
whoa."
We have a cleric that kills the party. We have this, strange goth woman that is actually nice and positive. We have Failith, which is Failith. We have Wilburn, which is shrouded in mystery.
Whoa. Whoa.
And
You don't have him yet.
No, not part of the
King
party.
has him.
Distance.
All right.
He's in the king's party right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
then,
find it really funny. Sorry, you go on.
yeah, and then we have Golden,
Yep.
big black cat.
I find it really funny that Gerd and Beric were the only ones left to try and get new party members and to like introduce them.
Yep.
Probably really not the best to go about doing that.
Yeah, that can only go well.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, went great. I mean, Gad is really happy with at least one new potential party member. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good going.
Oh,
Got to talk about horses.
Yeah.
Spend a date out on the town, browsing shops, even
Exactly.
purchasing diamonds so early on.
Yeah.
holy
Yeah.
shit.
Gad was having a great time. Literally perfect day.
Oh,
So yeah.
and she heard everything that they went through. She was trying to be nice. Hugs, cuddles,
Mm,
positive things,
mm.
positive reinforcement. And she genuinely likes horses and, fake creatures and spirits and, all the things that aren't material, living beings that are just disgusting trash and filth that needs to die. But, regular
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, she's one of those.
She's a master of puppets and carries a coffin on her back. What the heck do you expect?
I don't know. Something else?
All right.
But she's not an undead, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's like that's what I was expecting. Like undead coffin on the back, macabre, like Marisha's new character in Critical Role.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Expecting that.
Lana. Don't get me
But
wrong.
she's not undead. That's the thing. So it's fine. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Don't get me wrong. I really like Fern and Lodna, favorite characters of second campaign. They're awesome. But I did not want to make a carbon copy. I wanted to make this character for a long time, so now I finally can make him.
Nice.
Wholesome
Well, I'm
master of
glad.
puppets.
Yeah. That is absolutely terrifying when you fight them.
Did you guys watch the Christmas special that they did a while back?
Which
Or
one?
crit-
Yeah, Critical Role Christmas.
Christmas
one shot.
special.
Yeah.
Are there restraints on Santa? They take my chisel out and they stab him in the chest. It is time for you to decide if you will be a man.
Oh, that line is so raw. It's like, it's just so fucking good. Just his delivery of it as well. Time to decide if you want to be a man. Oh,
You know what these
incredible.
gloves are for, right?
I do.
Oh, man.
That's so good.
All right. I think I have finished up everything. I got some
shall
real.
be going.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Thank you for the game. It was awesome.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Adios.